Who knows, right?
Who knows?
If I'm having fun,
Thank
it
you,
might
teacher.
go
Glad I didn't have to say it out loud.
Yeah, I got you.
Is it going? Yeah, it's going.
Poison their face.
My nose is gonna be
Probably.
Ah, fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
No phones in class wall.
There we go. Are you ready?
I am.
Okay. Me too.
Right on. Let's do it.
All right. Plagues are one of the few catastrophes in the world that has devastated the world every century. The coronavirus is no different. It's spreading much faster than any of us know or predict. This could affect all of us. Obviously, it could affect our families, and it could also affect us. It may not kill us, but there's some evidence to suggest that it might be leaving lasting damage to our respiratory system. So if that doesn't matter to you, I know I like breathing. I hope you guys do too, but I'd rather live more healthily, and hopefully we can figure out some ways to manage this all together. So believe me, I'm a microbiome major. You guys know this already. You've heard the spiel. I also read over an hour's worth of information related to the coronavirus every day. So I have been trying to stay informed on this extremely. And with my knowledge, I know that the United States is completely unprepared for a viral outbreak, as evidenced by how it is affecting other countries and also due to our testing for this disease. So the best way we can see how it will affect our country is looking at how it's affecting other countries. Outside of the United States, countries are being put on lockdown. As Cohen and Kupferschmidt have said and published an article on the 28th of February of 2020 in the journal Science, titled Strategies Shift as Coronavirus Pandemic Looms, they said that within a week of finding a confirmed case within the country, Italy had to quarantine 10 small towns. Now, 2 weeks later, as of March 3rd, this is the amount of cases within the country. About 2,500 or so. That's on March 3rd. March 9th, which was yesterday, it's quadrupled. Oh. Quite a problem, isn't it? Now, Statista has given us this information, but if you don't believe Italy, Italy's so far away, you know? It's not really much of a problem. How can it affect us? But it's also happening in Iran. As Toot and others in their medRxiv article titled Estimation of COVID 2019 Burden and Potential for International Dissemination of Infection from Iran, they reported that between February 19th and 23rd, Iran reported its first 43 cases with 8 deaths. Since then, the epidemic has grown into the thousands, with many more dead, especially in their parliament. Now, the United States is no different from these other countries, and we should be taking the necessary precautions with testing as many people as possible. Unfortunately, the United States has been negligent in its duties to stop the potential epidemic in America. This can be seen due to our lack of testing. New York's health department published their role in taking action, and they have only tested 35 people since the beginning of the outbreak. Now, New York City gets a lot of people coming into their airports alone, and it's also an issue because New York has millions of people. Testing 35 people seems a little bit slow to me, but, you know, maybe it's just because there's not been a lot of people that have been with confirmed cases. However, Smith and Gonin wrote in their article, published yesterday, titled Teacher Now Showing Coronavirus Signs in the newspaper The City, they stated that a teacher that had visited Italy, as you saw their numbers earlier, was denied the CDC test because she was not elderly or did not fit the other criteria. even though she was displaying the exact same symptoms of the disease. She was an elementary school teacher. You can guess where this is going. But that's New York. California, we're way better than that, right?
Yeah,
California,
right.
come on, right? However, the California Department of Public Health has stated that it has only tested about 550 people for the coronavirus. Now, LAX alone gets 200,000 passengers every day. Do any of you see the problem yet? We have very low testing. Also, not to mention, the LA Marathon was 2 days ago. It had over 500,000 people attending from all over the world. Do you guys see the problem? Please tell me you do. Okay, so the response to the coronavirus outbreak in the United States has been abysmal. I hope we can all agree on that. Our next step is seeing what we can do. Looking at the rates of confirmed cases in other countries and paying attention to our confirmed cases in the United States, we can conclude that we are not testing enough people. So I urge you all to please read more about this virus. It's not just another flu, Henry. And make sure to spread the information to others. Too many people are ignoring what is going on in this world, and especially in our own country. And if you haven't signed the petition to make our classes online, please do so, because this could be affecting us soon, and if we're going back home for spring break, it could easily affect our families. And I don't want my family to die. Thank you.